ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्. It is dirty then. Wherever, see, they have cleaned certain place, rest are all dirty. I can sit there. Where it is clean, you can sit with. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Saraswati Namastubhyam, Varade Kamarupini, Vidyarambham Karishyami, Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. Krishnaya Vasudevaya, Devaki Nandanaya Cha, Nanda Gopakumaraya, Govindaya Namo Namaha. Shri Krishna Paramatmane Namaha. So, in 3-4 classes, we have seen Varna and Ashrama, and this is from the 4th chapter, 13 Shloka, I think. Yes. Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam gutakarma vibhagashah tasya kartaramapi mam Vidyakartaramavyayam. Bhagavan clearly mentions this Chaturvarnyam Maya Srishtam. The idea is not to give the greatness about the 4 Varnashrama created by Bhagavan. The essence of such lokas are, although I have created them, so it is actually devaluing it. Although I am the creator of Chaturvarnyam, which is based on Guna and Karma, please understand, Tasya Kartara Mam Api, although I am the creator of it, okay, yet Vidhi Aham Akartara. I am not attached to it, I am beyond that. Okay, so don't forget the main purpose of the shloka, otherwise you will say 4 classes sir has explained. So in this shloka, Chaturvarnyam is most important. No, Chaturvarnyam is least important, but very clearly Aham Akartaram, because when it comes to Karma Yoga, it is Akartrutvam which is important. When it comes to Jnana Yoga, although you do karma, akartrutvam, that is that having that the doership should go off. Okay, so if it is done that way, he confirms namam karmani limpanti name karma phale sprihaha itimam yo bijanati karma bhihi na sabadhyate. Karmani mam na limpanti. I am never stuck to the karma or the karma phala. Neither get dejected nor get very happy based on the karma phala what comes, because I am not doing it for any karma phala. One who understands this iti mam yaha abhijanati and does the karma in that fashion, for that person, karma bihi sa na badhyate, he does not get attached or bound by the karma. Okay. Now, why is he saying all this? Very clearly, let us understand that the problem of Arjuna is still the foremost which is there in Krishna's mind. They don't leave the main objective, they may take some extra path but come back to the main objective. And here again he comes back to the main objective. He says, you are a Kshatriya, you cannot afford to run away. But if you tell that I do my karma, I will get bound by it, hence I am giving you a way how to do your karma and not get bound by it. And like that there are many people who have done, which in the third chapter he has already told how there are people who are grihasthas who have done karma and still got mukti being in grihastha ashrama only. You don't need a sannyasa ashrama. Hence, there is no point of you running away. Right? It says, if you do your karma here in this war with that mindset, namam karmani limpanti name karma phalespaha itimam yo vijanati karma bihi sa na badhyate. You will not have any guilt, you will not have any such thought that I have killed my Drona, I have killed my Bhishma Pitama. So your job is to do nishkama karma without being attached to other things. Just focus on doing the karma and don't run away from it. Now, Arjuna is a person who values what forefathers have done, what elderly people have done. They have always done a path, gone through the path which is Shreyas, which gives a lot of dharma and it gives punya, and hence there is a big value in the next shloka. Evam nyatva kritam karma purvairabhimumukshubhihi Kuru karmaiva tasmat tvam Purvaih purvataram kritam. Okay. Evam nyatva kritam karma purvaihi api mumukshubhihi Kuru karmaiva tasmat tvam Purvaihi purvataram kritam. Okay. So, evam nyatva kritam karma purvaihi api mumukshubhihi kuru karmaiva tasmat tvam purvaihi purvataram kritam. Okay. Now, this is an injunction. What is an injunction? It's an order. Correct? So, which is this? Injunctions are given by which? Lot. Correct? Where is lot coming here? Tvam kuru. Correct? So, you do it. Tvam kuru. Clear? So, catch on this. Tvam kuru. What? Purvaihi purvataram kritam karma tvam kuru. So you also do the karma in the way that your earlier people have done the karma. Okay, purvaihi purvataram kuru. Okay, why? Sit here, it is dirty. She has cleaned this. The first one, yeah. Evam nyatva kritam karma. Kim nyatva? Namam karmani limpanti name karma phale sprihaha itimam yaha abhijanati evam nyatva tvam karma bihi nabadhyate evam nyatva tvam purvaihi api mumukshubhihi yat karma kritam tat karma tvam guru. Are you getting the meaning? Clear? Okay. For those who did not understand, I will give the details. Evam nyatva purvaihi mumukshubhihi अन्वयम् अंतरिण अपि कर्म कृतं तस्मात् त्वं पूर्वैहि पूर्वतरं कृतं एव कर्म कुरु. That is how it goes. Now, evam, thus, nyatva, having known, having understood it clearly, what? Purvaihi mumukshubhihi, the earlier mumukshus or the earlier jnanis, all of them, api karma kritam, they have done karma in this way only. In which way? Being unattached. How being unattached? Don't look at the karma with that jnanam that aham atma gudakesha. When you do it, then that karma does not bind you. So with jnana purvaka, atma jnana purvaka kritam karma, with that atma jnanam as the tampura shruti, when you do any karma, that karma na badhyate. Okay, and like this only, purvaihi purvakritam mumukshubhihi, people who are moksha ichchukaha, they have done karma in this way only. And hence, my dear Arjuna, tasma tvam purvaihi purvakritam apurvataram kritam. Okay, see that word, first place he gives purvaihi mumukshubhihi. Okay, all the earlier mumukshus. Okay, mumukshubhihi tritiya bahuvachanam. Okay, with such karma only they have attained moksha. In short, that is how he is trying to tell. Because we are in jnana karma sannyasa yoga, so karma will be given an importance here. But jnana purvaka karma, okay, and they have attained mukti, which means by doing karma this way they have attained moksha. Arjuna, don't run. You are not going to achieve moksha. Instead, you fight this. You will also attain moksha. Why? You are following. If you follow the path which your other mumukshus have done earlier. Now, purvaihi purvataram kritam. Purvaihi, elderly, earlier people. Purvataram, the way they have done. It is not your interpretation of what they have done. See, something has happened in 1920s. You have no idea about it. So you try to look at few things and you try to make an inference out of it. That is our buddhi. This is no. This is the way they have done. This is the way it is to be done. And only if you do it that way which they have done, you will also get moksha. Means what? Jnana purvaka karma eva will give you moksha. That is why purvaihi purvataram kritam eva. That eva karam also he has put. Right? It's an emphasis. Tvam kuru, lot. Tvam kuru eva. Another emphasis. Then further he says, what? Purvaihi kritam. What they have done. Not your understanding of what they have done. The way they are telling they have done, the same way you have to do. This is what I have taught you. Correct? How will you connect that? When you say purvaihi purvataram kritam karma tvam kuru, this is what I have taught you. How will you connect it that purvaihi purvataram kritam is this karma only? See, the statement is very blank. It says, as the earlier people, the way they have done the karma, in the same way you do it. Hence you have to do it that way. That's all he said. But how do you know what is that earlier way which people have done that karma? How will you know that? Chaturvarnyam Maya system. How do you connect it to that? So that is not of importance. Na? Chaturvarnyam Maya system Guna Karma Vibhagashaha. The second line is important. Tasya kartaram abhimam vidya kartaram abhyayam. Now, how do you know what is purvaihi purvataram kritam karma? Are you able to get the question?
Yes.
He says, do it. If I tell you, you do one thing. You follow that Abhishek's path. You will go to that place. But I don't tell you what is that Abhishek's path. How will you know what to do? It is only by following that Abhishek's path you will get. What is that?
What is that?
Now you have to connect it somewhere, otherwise how will you know? Where? Which Shloka? Which Shloka?
10th Shloka.
What he says? Okay. Vita Raga Bhaya Krodha, this is one of the way which you can say that, okay, because Krishna is telling this is the way, Purvai Purvataram Kritam Karma could be Vita Raga Bhaya Krodha. Why? He has told that Mumukshubhihi Kritam Karma, they have attained moksha. How did they attain moksha? Manmaya Mamupashita Bhagavad Jnana Tapasa Puta Madbhava Magata, he says. So they have attained moksha. That is the path. You follow this path because that path has been followed by your earlier people who have attained moksha. Very clear one statement. So the 10th shloka has to be connected to this. Why? Madbhava Magatanam. Madhbhava Magata means coming to Krishna. Arjuna is already with Krishna. Are you getting? This by itself does not clarify that you will get moksha. It has got an implied meaning. Is mat means I, that Brahman, Atma. It has got an implied meaning. It has not an explicit meaning. Go further back. Going back, you will get Ajopi sannapyayatma bhutanamishwaropi san prakritim swamadishthaya aham sambhavami atmamayaya. Clear? Before that he says bahuni me vyatitani janmani tavacharjuna tanyaham veda sarvani natvam vetta parantapa. Before that he says sa evayam maya tetya yoga prokta puratanaha bhaktosi me sakha cheti rahasyam hetaduttamam. From there Arjuna gets a question. So don't forget, he says, I have taught this to Surya. What? This jnana. I have taught it to Surya. From there the question comes. From there he says, Rahasya is, Avatara Rahasyam is Atma Mayaya Aham Sambhavami. Madbhava Magata. Keep correcting it. Madbhava Magata how? Vita Raga Bhaya Krodha Manmaya Mamupashrita Bhagavad Jnana Tapasa. Okay. Madbhava Magataha Mumukshubhihi Purvai Purva Kritam Karma Vita Raga Bhaya Krodha Manmaya Mamupashrita. So every question gets answered in that shloka if we just connect it to those respective shlokas clearly. First he says, I have taught this to Surya. Then he says, I remember everything, you don't remember anything. Why? Avatara Purusha. So he says, Ajopi san abhyayatma, aham ajaha, aham abhyayatma. And people call me Ishwaraha. Why? Prakritim is in my adhisthana. In Atma Maya, everything I do. And like that, I take avatara and I teach. Like that, I am taught many people. Like that, many people have practiced what? Vitaraga Bhayakrodha and then reached on to me. And this particular path is called Purvai Purva Kritam. That one is an established one, and hence you have to follow only that if you are interested in moksha. How much more clear emphasis on Swadharma is given, just see here. Swadharma, just doing that. And that is the way to moksha very clearly he says. Is it clear? We are able to connect all this now. Okay. Now, this obviously raises a question, what to do and what not to do. We have answered it already saying Vitaraga Bhayakrodha. But Krishna poses the next question to Arjuna, what is that karma? Okay. Evam nyatva kritam karma. Understand, do this karma. But what is that karma? Okay. That itself is a confusion to many. So next shloka he now starts clarifying what is that type of karma. King karma kima karmeti kavayopyatra mohitaha tatte karma pravakshyami yajñātvā mokṣyase shubhāt. Kim karma, kim akarma iti. Okay, now he is going to a very, very subtle topic. Kim karma, kim akarma iti. Kavayaha api atra mohitaha tat te karma pravakshyami yat nyatva mokṣyase ashubha. Yajñatva is not, see the way it is giving, you can't read it as yajñatva, you will read it as yajñatva. But what is the breakup? Yat Nyatva. It is not yajna. Yat Nyatva. After knowing which. Yat Nyatva. Having known which. That is what it means here. Okay. We will see the Padam again. I will tell you. Kim karma, kim akarma iti. Kavayaha api atra mohitaha tat te karma pravakshyami yat nyatva mokṣyase ashubha. Don't write shubha, it is ashubha. Anvayam we will see it first, then I will explain. Kim karma kim akarma iti atra kavayaha api mohita tat karma te pravakshyami yat nyatva ashubhat mokṣyase. Okay. He makes one statement. So it is like in inverted commas. Whenever this iti comes, you write a statement and say iti means what? It is in inverted commas. You are making a statement. That statement is not, it is by itself an independent portion. Okay. So here he makes a statement, kim karma, kim akarma. What is karma and what is akarma? Iti. This, thus. Okay. Atra kavayaha api mohita. Atra kavayaha. You know kavayaha, kavi. Kavi means panditaha. Jnani, who are knowledgeable also. Api, also, mohitaha, they are confused. Here you can't say deluded, they are confused. This mohita word is meaning is delusion. Delusion comes out of a confusion. Confusion is the first level. Delusion is the superior level of it. Correct? So, superlative degree of confusion is mohita. But here it means confusion. Why? Kavayaha he has told. How can Kavayaha be mohita? Kavayaha, how can they be mohita? Kavayaha means what? Intelligent people. Jnanis, who know the tattva, who at least are quite relatively clear. Shravanam over, Mananam Nididhyasanam not over. Like you all. I know what it is, but sometimes I can get confused. Even jnanis get confused on what? Kim karma, kim akarma. Okay. I will not give further detail in this. Tat karma te pravakshyami. That karma te aham pravakshyami. That I am going to tell you. Vakshyami is what? Vakshyami. What is the dhatu here? Vach. Okay. Vach means to say. What is pravakshyami? Prakrishtena vakshyami. So I will tell you very clearly. That means you are not probably very clear about it now. Okay. Because we will be talking of karma now. When you connect it to Vitaraga Vayakrada, I understand what it is. He says, no, I will clearly tell you what karma is. Till now you have been having some idea what karma, right? Kim karma, kim akarma. Kim karma is what is action. Kim akarma is what is inaction. That even many of the learned people have confusion about. This particular aspect of karma, which is karma and which is akarma, aham te pravakshyami. I will very clearly enumerate, make you knowledgeable. Yat jnatva, having known that ashubhat mokshyase. What is ashubhat? What is shubha? Okay, mangala, shubha. Okay, what is ashubha? Amangala. Ashubhat, panchami, from separation. Mokshase, you are mukta, you are freed of. So what is ashubha? I will free you from that inauspicious or non-divine thing, knowing that you will get freed from that inauspicious thing. What is that inauspicious thing?
Bondage.
Huh?
Bondage.
What bondage? What bondage? He says king karma kim akarmeti. He is referring to karma and akarma, knowing that you will be freed out of the bondage or inauspicious thing. Ajnanam. Is ajnanam ashubha? This is where we have to now clarify what is that ashubha. Is ajnanam ashubha? Huh? What is it?
So not getting bandhana is not shubha. Shubha is moksha.
So what is ashubha? What? See, the moment you say not getting moksha is Ashubha. Because he says, I will free you from Ashubha. Correct? Huh? Karma bandhana is Ashubha. Okay? Karma bandhana is Ashubha. Okay. He says, Ashubhat moksha se. Can't he say Shubhasya bandhanate? See, we have to see, are you able to get the question now? I will free you from the inauspicious. Rather than that, I would say I will bind you to the auspicious, right?
He doesn't want to be bound anywhere.
This is what he says. So, Ashubhat moksha se means you will be free, completely free. You will not be bound even to the divine or the undivine or non-divine, whatever it is. So, what is Ashubha?
Non-materials.
What is Ashubha?
Ashubha is incomplete and you get dashed.
So, what does it give? What does bondage give? What does that give after that? Okay, after that, what does it give? Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. That is Ashubha. Punarapi janani jatare shayanam iha samsare bahu dustare Ashubha. Kripaya pare pahi murare. Here, so I will relieve you from this cycle of birth and death by giving you moksha, by knowing this knowledge of kim karma, kim akarma. If you clearly know it and if you apply it, you will be freed permanently from this samsara. So samsara Ashubha. Okay. So death is Mangalam or Amangalam? Birth is? See, don't deviate. Don't deviate. Mangalam or Amangalam is in our mind. Nothing is called Mangalam or nothing is called Amangalam. It is what value we attach to it. Shubha, there is nothing called Shubha and Ashubha. But being in a state of, what do you call it? Helplessness, that I am stuck. That is Ashubha. Situation per se is not different. But how I see the situation that now I am helplessly stuck into it is Ashubha. For example, there is traffic. You are stuck in the traffic. So far as you just look at it, oh, how many janmas I have taken? If I take all the time frames in that janmas, how much time I am going to get stuck in the traffic? Don't bother about it. But if you say, oh my God, I am in a traffic, then that traffic has become all the janmas. Traffic being what it is, you being stuck where, what is your, that is what is that binding. Correct? And that is what makes it Shubha or Ashubha. There is nothing called Shubha and Ashubha. Billi cross kiya to Ashubha, Nariyal gira to Shubha, Kawa potty kiya to Shubha. There is nothing like that. Everything is just happening. We have some connecting factors to it and we call it Shubha and Ashubha. Okay. Here he clearly from Laukika Artha he says Ashubhat is Samsarat Mokshase. How will you get Samsarat Mokshase? Jnana Devatu Kaivalyam. What is that jnana? Kim karma, kim akarma. So he is not giving jnanama, aham atma. He says kim karma, kim akarma. This jnanam itself will give you moksha. Now you all, can you connect it to Vita Raga Bhaya Krodha? Anywhere can you connect it? That means he is going to tell something new. He is no more going to tell what we know. He is going to tell something new, or he is going to tell the same what we know from a different perspective, from a different angle which we have to understand. Kim karma, kim akarma. Because this itself is a confusion to many who are learned and who know about what is karma, akarma. For them itself it becomes a confusion sometimes. Then what to talk about people who do not know about it at all. They will always be stuck with it. Okay. So now we will go to the next shloka. Karma kima karmeti kavayopyatra mohitah tatte karma pravakshyami yajñārtā mokṣase shubhat. Okay. Now, karmano hyapi bodhavyam. Bodhavyam ca vikarmanah. Bodhavyam ca vikarmanah. Bodhavyam ca vikarmanah. Akarmanascha bodhavyam. Gahana karmano gatihi. Karmanah hi api bodhavyam. Bodhavyam cha vikarmanah. Akarmanah cha bodhavyam gahana karmano gatihi. Okay. Now what did he do? He has taken the previous statement kim karma, kima karma. That statement he has now broken it into three. So two have become three now. And how did he break it? What he says is Tattvam karmanah hi api bodhavya. Karmana tattvam bodhavya. Tvam bodhavya. Vikarmanah cha tattvam bodhavya. Akarmanah cha tattvam hi api bodhavyam. Karmanah gatihi gahana. Okay. See, karmanah, vikarmanah, akarmanah. Three words. Bodhavyam means you need to clearly understand what it is. You may understand the exact meaning of it. Buddhi bodhavya. Buddhya bodhavya. Using buddhi, rationally understand what it is. No emotions here. Okay. What is karmanah? What is vikarmanah? What is akarmanah? So you understand karmanah. You should also understand vikarmanah. And you should also understand akarmanah. Why? Karmana gahano gatihi. Okay. This karmanah has got a gahana means what? Deep. Very deep and very subtle. When you say deep, there are two meanings to it. Very, very potent. Something which is deep inside is very potent. When it comes out, it will come out with a blast. Deep means sukshmat, sukshmatar. It is very subtle. Which is very subtle is very potent. The one which is very subtle is very potent. Right? So, karma and karma phala has got gahana gatihi. What is gati? The way it will take it ahead. It will keep on following a particular path, its law. It will follow its law. And then you will have to go through it. So if you don't understand it and use It will go by its law. You will get stuck. Correct? Which means here he says, if you know you have to cut a jackfruit, you better apply some oil and start. If you do not know that and unintelligently you cut it, फिर एक बार फंस गए कर्मणा गहना गति, फिर तुम बैठा ही रहेगा, चिपक के बैठा रहेगा. Okay. First we will see three technical terms. Karmanaha. Karmanaha means actions. Simple actions. Dharmika karma karmanaha. Okay. Vikarmanaha. Vikriti karmanaha. Adharmika karmanaha. Vikarmanaha. Nishiddha karmanaha. Vikarmanaha. Are we able to get this? Karmanaha. Dharmika karma. Karmanaha. Vikarmanaha. Nishiddha karma. Adharmika karma. Vikarmaha. Vikriti karma. Prakriti, Vikriti. Okay. Then third, akarmana, inaction. So action has got two, dharmika action, adharmika action. Okay, kamya karma, nitya naimittika karma and prayaschitta karma are karmana. Vikarmana is what? Nishiddha karma. And akarmana is what? None of the above. There he said karma, akarma. Karma is broken into karmanaha, vikarmanaha. Akarma remains akarmanaha. Is it clear? How did he break? Why? He says karmana gahano gati. Because whichever way you go, whichever, including akarmana, gahana gati. Karmana gahana gati, vikarmana gahana gati, akarmanaha gahana gati. Okay. This gahana gati is what you know. Once you get stuck, till you get stuck, you will never know that you have got stuck. Once you have got stuck, and once you know you have got stuck, there is no way to come out also. Okay. In Malayalam they say, Nayar Padicha Pudivari. Okay. This person goes and holds the tiger with the tail. Now what happens? He is at the back end of the tiger cannot come and eat, because whenever the tiger will turn, this person will also move. So he is safe. So he thought it is very safe and let me go and hold. Now the tiger is smart. The tiger started moving around. This fellow also started moving around. Now the tiger does not get tired. This fellow has got tired. If he leaves the tail, swaha. If he holds on to the tail, he cannot manage. This is what karma does. So understand it clearly and get into it. Know the rules of the game, get into the game. Without knowing the rules of the game, you get into the game, then you say, I want to come out, you can't come out. That is karana karmanogati. There are many a times we see such situation. You get in, chalo isko chota sa hai, isko solve kar dega. After some time, It is like tip of the iceberg. Then you are gone, 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 or अंदर गया और अंदर गया. अरे बाप रे, ये तो बहुत बड़ा पहाड़ है. I never thought it is going to be. Especially when you want to do some renovation of the house, they will start breaking one thing. सर एक महीना में खत्म होएगा. फिर उसके बाद 2 महीना जो खींचते हो मालूम गहना कर्मणो गति जाओ बाबा तुम इधर से. That is what. Like I can't now manage it. It is beyond my ability to manage. So understand this aspect of karma, because it will go and it is self-propelling. That is the beauty of it. It is self-propelling. Once it is started, it doesn't stop. Chalte hi rahega. It is self-propelling, and that is how it goes. Because one will take you to the other, and it will be on. और कभी तुम फंस गए, you will never know. फंस गए तो बाहर नहीं आ सकते. Like typically, you just think that there is a small thing and थोड़ा करने के बाद, oh, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of cooking every day. I'm tired of going to office every day. I want a break. Correct? What happens? That is the time from inside a sound comes. Who are you? Mano buddhyahankara chitta ninaham. Correct? Then what are you doing? Simply running pillar to post every day. For what? I want a break. I want a break. Why? Without knowing the karma, if you have gone into it, it is only going to be stressful. Only stressful. Why? That is never going to end. Tell me which family has completely got moksha by everyday cooking? Which office has become the best office by one person working every day? It is never going to happen. So that means you are running behind an objective which is, so as to say, deluded and false. Why? I have never understood the objective that way. So he says you understand that clearly. Karmana, vikarmana, akarmana, and then you can do something. Okay. So this shloka, the 16th and 17th shloka, when he says evam jnatva kritam karma in the 15th, then he gives an introductory in the 16th, 17th. It's a prelude to the topic which he is going to go. The 18th is the key shloka. उसके लिए warm up for 16th and 17th. The 18th is the actually key shloka. And 19 to 25 is the explanation of the 18th shloka. So if you consider in the whole of Bhagavad Gita, anything related to karma, it is only from this 18th shloka to 25 which is the most important and practically useful to all of us. Okay. Jnanam is sitting in this. Through karma, jnanam is given here. Actual jnanam is given through karma. Okay. And that is where it makes it practical. So, what he says, karmano hyapi bodhavyam bodhavyam cha vikarmanaha akarmanascha bodhavyam gahana karmano gati. This is clear? Now we'll go to the next one. Karmanya karmaya pashyet akarmani cha karmayah sabuddhiman manusyeshu sayuktah kritsna karma krite. Correct, no? Yeah. Karmani akarma yaha pasye akarmani cha karma yaha saha बुद्धिमान मनुष्येषु सह युक्तः कृत्स्न कर्म कृत. Okay. We will take only this shloka today. Once the shloka is over, we'll stop the class. This is a heavy duty shloka. You have to understand this clearly. Anvaya. Yaha karmani akarma pashye akarmani cha yaha karma pashye saha manushyeshu buddhiman saha yuktaha saha kritsna karma kriti. This particular shloka, if alertness is gone, you will be Alice in Wonderland. I am telling you very clearly. So be alert. If you are not alert, don't ask, sir, what did you tell? I did not understand. Okay, this is the first warning here. The meaning of this shloka is Yaha karmani akarma pashye. The person who sees in karma no karma. The person who sees inaction in action. First is inaction is one word, after that in is another word, action is another word. Don't write inaction in action. Inaction in action. Okay. Akarmanicha yaha karma. In inaction sees action. Right again. That is why I said, I told you very clearly, you should be very, very alert. I will again repeat. The person who sees action in inaction and who sees inaction in action. Saha Manushyeshu Buddhiman. He is the most intelligent among human beings. Sayuktaha. Saha Kritsna Karma Kriti. He is the most apt person to do karma very crisply. One who sees dryness in an ocean and one who sees filled water on a mountain is the most intelligent person. Something like that. Akarmani karma pashyati. Karmani akarma pashyati. One who sees inaction in action, one who sees action in inaction, that person is a most intelligent person.
This shloka has a Samgati chapter, shloka 69. Yadisha Sarvabhutana.
We will come to it. अभी एक पन्ना थोड़ा खुला है. Wait. Does this give any logic?
Yes.
जो सोए हुए को जागा हुआ देखते हैं, जो जागा हुआ को सोया हुआ देखते हैं, सेम यानिशा सर्वभूतानि. Exactly, it's the same. मतलब these are very clearly seemingly contradicting shlokas. When you look at it by the word meaning, it looks very, very contradictory. The person reading it will say, the person who has written it is insane. And hence you need someone to explain the context of how this should be deciphered. Okay. And these are called Granthi shlokas. Granthi or knots.
Knots.
Granthi means knot. Naughty shlokas. You can write Knotty or Naughty, both are correct. Naughty shlokas. Why these shlokas are there? Why such shlokas are there? Ah, Vyasacharya wanted to drink some water. He wanted to think another 10 shloka. Ganesha को काम पे लगा दिया. Till he understands, he will not write. Till he does not write, Vyasacharya has some time to breathe. So, similarly, Ya Nisha Sarva Bhutanam, what you mentioned, is another naughty shloka like this. Karmanya Karmaya Pashyet is another naughty shloka. And both of these, whenever it goes to seemingly wrong shlokas, they are with a very high value because they are very subtle in nature and it needs to be understood. One of them is Purnamada Purnamidam naughty mantra. What is the meaning of Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Purnamada Purnamidam. This is complete, that is complete. Correct? Purnamadaha Purnamidam. That is complete, this is complete. Purnat Purnamudachyate. From completeness, completeness comes. Purnasya Purnamadaya. If I remove Purna from Purna, Purnameva Vishishyate. Only Purna remains. क्या है इसका मतलब क्या? So you need someone to give a context. Otherwise, these are all very seemingly illogical shlokas or mantras. And when they are illogical, होते ना, ये आदमी थोड़ा पागल जैसा है. That means either he is very intelligent or he is very insane. Highly intelligent people also can behave like this. Like that, such shlokas are. If it looks seemingly stupid, illogical, they are highly. Otherwise, it will not come in such place. Okay. So now we will get into what Krishna wants to tell. Okay. Karmani, we will have to go slowly and understand each part here. Karmani yaha akarmaha pashyet. Okay. What is the topic? Kim karma, kim akarma. Okay. From that he went to karmanaha, vikarmanaha, akarmanaha. That is again karma, akarma. Okay. To understand karma and akarma, he is giving this. What is karma and what is akarma? That is why he is now giving this. So there is a connection to the earlier shlokas. That is why he had given an introduction there. Here is the main thing. Iska explanation is going to be another 5 shlokas. Then the whole thing gets complete. So this itself can be a very big topic of research or writing details. 10 shlokas itself will give you a full clarity of what it is. Every being has got 2 aspects in it. Atma and Anatma. Correct? Everything has got Atma and Anatma. Either as Sat or as Chit. You are not understanding, stop here. Either as Sat or as Chit. If it is Sat, it is only Anatma. If it is Chit, it is Atma and Anatma together, blended. If it is Sat, it is an insentient thing. Pathar exists. It has got only existence. Yes or no? Stone exists. So what is the Atma there? Existence. Sat. Satta. Bhu Sattayam. Satta, that word is very clear. Bhavati. This is a stone. That isness itself is the Atma there. Insentiency is there in the stone, because otherwise there is no life in it. It will not do anything by itself. What is the normal knowledge? When there is life, there is Atma. But how is Atma defined as? Sarva Vyapika. Vishnu. Correct? Sarvam Veveshti iti Vishnu. Correct? So, even in Sat, Atma is there. It is not sentient. That's the only difference. Chetanatvam is not there. Achetana. It is Achetana. Only Anatma. By itself, it cannot say that there is Atma, but its existence itself is Atma. Then, for a Chit Vastu, Chetanatvam is there. That means you have Atma, Anatma combined together. Correct? The Atma is the intelligent cause there, making the Anatma to do things. And that's how we manifest Chetanatvam. Atma Karta, Bhokta. What is Atma now? Karta, Bhokta. What is Atma? Is Atma Karta and Bhokta? Atma is Akarta, Abhokta. Okay. The Anatma is what? Karta and Bhokta. Can Anatma be simple? We will now make it into simpler words. Body-mind complex Anatma, consciousness Atma. Can the Anatma, can the body-mind complex do anything without Atma? Can the Atma manifest itself without the body-mind complex? Does the Atma need a body-mind complex? Swatantra. Anatma, Paratantra. It needs an Atma to have actions, do things and all. So, Karmanaha, Vikarmanaha, Akarmanaha is related to what? Again I am making a statement. Karmanaha, Vikarmanaha related to?
Actions.
Related to what? We are building a particular... Correct? Akarmanaha. This is where the catch is. That is why he says you don't understand karma. Okay, I give you an example. If I tell you, or if I go to America and I happen to meet the president there and say, sir, I have decided to gift India to America. What will you say? If you ask who are you, I will say I am Rajesh. How can I give something which doesn't belong to me? Correct? Akarmana belongs to Atma or Anatma? Think. Think. See, this is where the catch is in the shloka. We will always think Atma Akarta. So Akarmanaha is also. Tell me one thing. When you wake up and do work, is Anatma working? Body mind complex is working or not?
Yes.
Blessed by whom it is working? Very clear? Then you did the whole day's work. In that you did Karmanaha and Vikarmanaha.
Yes.
No doubt?
Yes.
Then after doing the whole day's work, you are very tired. You went to sleep. What work is this? So what went to sleep?
Body mind complex.
So Akarmana is for whom now? My body mind went to sleep. Atma never sleep. Atma need not sleep.
Yes.
But still, Akarmana is to Atma. ये क्या logic है? Wherever the domain of Karmana is there, Akarmana's domain also should be there, na? Are you able to get that? Not clear. Wait, not clear. Okay, I will take you again. You completed the work. Work is Karmanaha Vikarmanaha. Clear. Then I went to sleep. What slept? Correct? Earlier was the Atma awake when you did work? When you slept, was the Atma awake or slept? When you did work, did the Atma participate in the work? What's it? Karta, Karaita? No. Karta. Okay, Nakarta bhi Karaita. Nakartritvam nakarmanaha. Both, it doesn't have both. It cannot be Karaita also. I will give you further explanation, you will understand this clearly. Unless a confusion comes, explanation has no meaning. So first my job is to create a confusion. Okay. When you slept, Atma neither was awake nor sleeping when you were awake. Hence, Atma neither sleeps nor is awake when you are sleeping. That means when I say you are awake and you are sleeping, you are referring to what? Means what? Body mind. So, body mind complex had karma, vikarma. And during sleep, body mind complex only will have akarma. How will Atma have akarma that time? Is it clear now? When there is light, the light blesses for us to see and get clarity. This light is Karta. Is the light Karta? Is the light Bhokta? Is the light Karayita? Even without the light, actions would have happened. The only difference is I would not have seen it. That doesn't stop. So Karayita also it was not. So Atma cannot be Karayita also. Is it clear? So karma, akarma, vikarma related to body mind complex. Karma, akarma related to body mind complex. Now with that body mind complex, we'll have to look at this and see what meaning it comes. And here, there will be a twist. Just playing with words. A twist has been brought in that. Okay. First understand, Akarta is Atma. Akarma is body mind. Akarta is Atma. Correct? Karma, Akarma is for body mind complex. Karma can have karma and vikarma for body mind complex. Electricity, bulb, filament. Filament, prarabdha. Bulb is your what is that? Karana Sharira. Electricity goes through it and comes. Electricity only goes through it. The nature of the filament is to glow. That is why it is glowing. So is the electricity karayita of the filament to glow? No. It is just passing through that and coming. Even if any other wire would have been there, the electricity would have just gone and come, the bulb would not have glowed. Are we clear? Karmani akarmaha yah pashye. Yaha karmani akarma yah pashye. While doing activity, akarma. What is akarma? Inaction means what here? Karma, two words normally follow with karma. Karma, what does it give? What is that? Bandhana. Pasha, karma bandhana. Correct? Akarmana means what? Where this bandhana is not there. Okay. Now, when I do a karma, where is this bandhana coming? Where is it coming? Manas, ahankara. Correct? I want to achieve it. It is not the karma itself saying that it needs to achieve. Karma is the action. Correct? But what is connected with it is that particular thought of mine where I have to achieve it, till that the karma will be on. That is binding. Now for a person who is already a jnani, who only believes that ekatma bhavana, for that person will karma bandha or karma pasha be there. So karmani means again it is bound karma by the mind. It is not the actual action. It is the binding of the mind. Correct? What we see is Sthula Sharira, which is karma. What propels that? My Sukshma Sharira Manas and Ahankara. My Raga Dvesha. Clear? When I am doing this activity in the physical state and mentally I am not bound to it. Karmani yaha akarma pashye. Mentally not attached, but physically doing action. That person is in action or is in inaction. Huh? He is in inaction.
Yes.
Correct?
Action.
That means he is in inaction. When you say karma, it is karma bandhana with your mind, not that physical activity. So he is in inaction. Although bodily you see him in tremendous action. Tremendous action. Tell me, you are in action or inaction now. Your physical body. I'm not talking about my. Your physical body.
Physical body is in action.
What action?
In action.
When you say either after in you put a pause, otherwise I don't understand in action or inaction. What do you want to say? Be very explicit here. Or with or without, you tell that clearly. Now, right now, your body is in action or is not in action.
Not in action.
Clear? Y'all are in action? Okay, apart from you writing something like you're not moving around, right? There is no such action. Sure?
Yes.
Yes.
Where are you sitting on? Where are you sitting?
In the bench.
Where is the bench?
In the class.
Where is the classroom?
In the school.
Where is the school?
Estate.
Estate. Where is estate? Where is Thane? Where is Maharashtra? India, keep going.
In the world.
In the world. And that world is also like you.
In action.
World is going.
Karmani akarma yah pashyet. Such a lot of karma you are doing, but all are seeing that you are not doing any karma.
Correct.
Look at galaxies, in what speed they move. We are part of those galaxies. Huh? That much of action is going on, but we don't see any action happening. Karmanya karma yah pashyet. See how it is going now. Meaning, so it is the way you have to look at it now. Am I bound to the karma or am I not bound to the karma? Karmani akarmaha yah pashyet. Next one is very clear. What is the next one? Akarmani yah karma pashyet. One who is actually not doing any action, you see that person filled with action. How can that happen? First one was actually easier. जो difficult था अभी लगता है वो तो बहुत easy है. Second one का what is the logic? Still in lot of action. Person who is doing a lot of action actually is not doing any action, and the person who is not doing any action is filled with action. First one is very clear. Mentally I am very, very detached to all that, and hence I am doing it. Mechanically just doing it. This is my karma, I am doing it. Perfectly okay, I understand. Second person, how will you go? Means what? Where is action?
Mental action.
So karmani and akarmani, where both are happening now?
In the mind.
Anatma. Nothing to do with Atma.
Yes.
Atma is Akarta.
Yes.
Because that law of Gahana Karmano Gati is only for Anatma. How are you binding Atma with Gahana Karmano Gati? If you say Akarma is to Atma, you are bound Atma with the law of action. Can you imagine what dreaded thing happens then? If Atma gets bound by the law of action, law means what? Binding. Law itself means binding, right?
Binding.
And we want mukti from that. I want mukti from dharma by being dharmika. Think. I want mukti from my buddhi by using my buddhi. I want mukti from my ahankara by utilizing the ahankara. Are we able to get this? No. Because without an equipment you can't do anything. But considering that equipment is doing is a problem. It is an equipment. I am the user of the equipment. That is an equipment. So far as you consider it to be an equipment, you have no problem. But the moment you say, my goal, then that equipment has become the master. Pulivale, the tiger. Who is moving whom? Is the tiger making you run? I dictates and I have to listen. Role reverses. Exactly this is what happens. Gahana karmano yatati. Very clearly, a person who is although not active physically, mentally highly active because of ahankara, ragadvesha, and is fully of activity. Even in sleep, activity is on. You plan what I'll do after getting up. Dreams are there, full of activities going on. Mental activities going on. Okay, and hence, one who is not mentally attached is actually in inaction, and one who is mentally attached is highly into action, irrespective of physically whether they are active or not. Karmanya karmaya pasye akarmani cha karmayaha. One who understands this clearly, sabuddhiman manusyeshu sayuktaha, he will know kritsna karma kriti, how to properly do the right action at the right time and just drop it like, don't pull it for, then it is your desire and ahankara to do it. Okay, now fill it, shut it, forget it. Karma should be that. Do it, enjoy it at that time, forget it. Then you have no binding with the karma. Then buddhiman manusyeshu. Then it is one who understands this very clearly, because that time you will know what is no action. No action is I can still be throughout the day doing everything without any mental turmoil, without any stress. Can just be doing everything. Why? The moment I see that aham atma, immediately all this problem will go off. But if I don't see aham atma, then I have taken my body along with me, stuck it with a Fevicol, and Atma plus body mind complex together now I define as I, and then I have a problem because it is like the jackfruit or holding on to the tail of a tiger. This is clear. Okay, very, very different way it is put, but the meaning is the same, where if you decipher the whole meaning, it goes to the Atma Jnana and not the karma theory at all. Without touching Atma, it is completely focusing on Atma Jnana. By explaining karma and saying neti, 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 not that. It is going by that route fully. Are we able to get that? For both karmani and akarmani. So don't consider one to be anatma and other as atma. Both are anatma and yatas. Is this clear? You need some time to sit and digest this. So we will have to stop here. After that we will see the next shlokas. Let this get little registered. The other shlokas will automatically fit. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Hopefully you all have understood it. I didn't hear anything from you all. Hopefully you all have understood it. Dhanyavad. Hari Om. Hari Om. From today evening we will start